Hello, mis cielitos, and welcome back. Coco is here, and I am finally returning to Virtue's Last Reward. I was on a break for my other two streams since the expansion for Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail came out, so I kind of just wanted to binge the new storyline, to ensure I didn't get spoiled. So most of my gaming has been dedicated to that, and I recently finished it. I'll still be doing some streams to go back and do some of the Endwalker content that I ended up skipping. But yeah, for now, Dawn Trail was the big thing I wanted to go through. So Virtue's Last Reward and Genshin Impact will be returning. I did finish Ender Lilies, which was something that I'd been streaming on Twitch. So I'll probably be finding a replacement for that. Not sure what just yet. I have some ideas in mind, but nothing has been decided. As for Virtue's Last Reward, the last time I streamed this was over a month ago. And I'm gonna have to be a little honest. I've been enjoying the puzzles, but I haven't really been enjoying the storyline at all. The characters are incredibly frustrating to me, and while I was warned that they did not get better from 999, I was not expecting them to get worse. So I'm considering how I want to go about this, because while I do enjoy the puzzles, I do kind of want to wrap this up quickly. And I'll have to consider if I want to continue with the... I mean, I probably will. 2 games finished, might as well finish the last one. But yeah, I don't remember where I was. I haven't been able to refresh myself, go back on the other VODs to see what they're like, or what happened. So I've probably forgotten a bunch of stuff. Did I hit? Sorry, did I hit? I might have hit new game. I mean, but yeah, I am kind of curious as to what the overarching story is, but I do get frustrated with the characterization. Um, Let me go back to the menu. Might have to skip all of this to get back. And hello, Leaf. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. Okay. Yeah, I think I must have hit new game. Or maybe it was just a flashback? Oh no, I think it was because I must have finished a chapter last time. So it probably took us to the beginning. Yeah, that's probably what happened. I really should have gone back in. Yeah. Alright. So, let's see. So we got an end here. I'm assuming this here means that we need something else in order to be able to continue. So this is the first AB game. So we need to try and come down this route over here. Let me just make sure. So this is into the chromatic doors. We went magenta there. So what's the other? All right, we'll go here and we'll choose the other door.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Hey, the doors are open.
We need to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Well, what are our options this time?
Pay attention. I'm only saying this once. Just like the last time, we've got 3 possible combinations.
I quickly laid out our choices. Option A. Luna and I pair up with Clover and go into the green door. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Alice and go through the red door. Kay and Quark pair up with Phi and go through the blue door. Option B. Luna and I pair up with Phi and go through the red door. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Clover and go through the blue door. Kay and Quark pair up with Alice and go through the green door. Luna and I pair up with Alice and go through the blue door. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Phi and go through and open the green door. Kay and Quark pair up with Clover and go through the red door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay. How do we want to do this?
You decided the first time, right?
Yeah?
Can I decide this time?
Why you?
I think I deserve it. I only have 1 BP left. Doesn't it seem like the fair thing is to let the person who's at the greatest disadvantage choose? Wouldn't you agree?
That means you should get to choose too. I mean, you've only got 1 BP, right?
You've got a point. But how about we listen to what Alice wants first? So tell us, which door and which people do you want?
The green door. And I want to go with Kay and Quark.
I see. Option B, then. That means Tenmyoji and Dio will go with Clover through the blue door. Is that all right with you, Tenmyoji?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
Why? If we go through there together, that means you'll be playing against me in the next AB game. Are you really sure?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Matter of fact, that's why I want to go with you. You said you didn't trust me, right? Well, I'd like to change your mind. I figure this will give me the chance. I've been wanting to pair up with Alice, too. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, and that is?
We'll get to that later.
Anyway, Alice's first choice would be option B, then?
Yes, I guess.
What about the rest of you? Is that okay, too?
I thought about it for a moment. If I went with B, then Luna and I would go in the red door with Phi. As far as how I felt about that, no, since we did that last time. No. That's not okay.
Not?
Because...
No, this is bad. Which door do you want, then? The only other choices are A and C.
I thought about it again. If I went with A, then Luna and I would end up paired with Clover, and we'd go through the green door. On the other hand, if I chose C, we'd be going through the blue door with Alice. So, which one did I want? I decided to go with... I want option A. We'll take Clover and go through the green door.
You the power to just decide that.
That's fine by me. Like I said before, there's something I want to talk to Alice about.
Going to tell me what this thing is?
That'll have to wait. Talk to me again on the other side.
Ugh. Now I'm curious.
So
Right.
fine with
Just
this
want to double
Alice?
check one thing real quick. Alright, yeah.
With option A, I mean?
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Are there any other objections? Okay, that's it then. Let's go, everybody.
10
She put up a lot less of a fuss than I expected.
chromatic doors closed.
Which, I mean, I guess has to be the case for us to be able to get our way, but oof, after betraying her, I'm not... I wouldn't blame her for having thrown a fit.
9, 8, 7.
We nodded quickly to one another and split up. Tenmyoji, Dio, and Alice headed towards the red door, while Kay, Quark, and Phi made their way towards the blue one. The gaping maw of the green door bounced in front of me as Clover, Luna, and I ran toward it.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Huh? Is this a dead end? All three doors seem to be locked.
I feel like we've done this door before, but on a different path? Yeah.
There's some kind of device over here. I wonder what it is. It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Yeah, because I think I remember this dialogue, this combination of characters. So if it is the case, I'm probably just going
Why do I
to
have to do it?
use a walkthrough instead of redoing it all over. It might be dangerous. I was hoping you could... Let me see.
This doesn't seem like a
Yeah,
proper
I
work
remember
place.
this dialogue.
You're kind of grossing me out. You're not. Why don't you do? What? What is wrong with you? Just leave me and Luna out. Oh, one of the doors opened. Yeah, just we might as well go. Ugh, you.
Okay, yep. So I figure we'll probably get a new piece of information that we weren't able to last time. Since, yeah, we are on a different path. It's just the same room. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly look up a walkthrough, since I've already done this once, but I'm not gonna remember it off the top of my head. Let's see. So this is the archive. Virtue's Last Reward arc.
So this is the archives. That's what it said on the door after all, but... Yeah, I didn't really expect it to be so... archivy. All these books and stuff everywhere. I agree.
If you recall, last time I was here with Phi at a later point. Oh, Yeah, it must... Okay, that must have been it. Okay, let's first just get all our... Looks like some kind of chart. It says management number. What do you think it means? Well, pretty much the only thing anyone's gonna manage in this room is books. It's got the letters A, B, C, D, and then the numbers 1 through 8 running vertically. Maybe it's referring to the bookshelves in front of us. Well, the bookshelf has 8 rows, and so does this chart. There's a narrow bookshelf on either side and wider ones in the middle. Yes, they're shaped just like the diagram on the chart. You're right, it's a different color. Let's have a look at it. Hey, there's something written on the back cover of this book. Alright, so let's just see if we can grab all the books. Uh-oh. Chugging a little there. What is it? I can see it from down... I can't see it from down here. Oops. Okay. So it says... Find a desk with a few important items in it, and measuring scale. Start by picking up blue, red, orange, and green books from the bookshelves around. Get the blue ink, music box, blue dye, notebook paper, and turn to the right and pick up the green dye from the lockbox. Okay. Move to the other corner of the room and inspect the measuring scale. Here, pick up the red dye and 50 gram weight, then open the drawer to find a screwdriver. While you're here, you can measure the weight of each dye compared to the 50 gram. Yeah, we got that. Red is 50, green is 100, blue is 150. Head over to the lockbox. And inspect the clue in the front, blue dye plus green. Rather than looking at the numbers list, you'll need to calculate the weight of the dice. Yep. Good job. Let's open it. Oh, I wonder if this is someone's diary. Sounds like fun. Nothing on the cover. I wonder what kind of book this is. Let's open it up. I can't read it. I think this is Latin. Looks that way. Well, it's not a total loss. There's a bookmark at least. Maybe we should take that. Bookmark and the archive, okay. Let's see. Next, open your inventory and combine the screwdriver with the music box. And combine this with the ink bottle. And just need to roll this across the paper, and there we go, pattern transcribed. Okay. Move to the control panel in the center of the room. Okay, so for the books from left to right. Two. It's hard for me to see where the missing spots are exactly. Oh! I think this is the third spot. Where is the... I guess... Alright. There we go. Green. And then orange. This was one of those trick bookshelves where if you put the right thing in the right place, it does stuff. Trying to keep an eye out if there's any new dialogue. But it's also hard to remember. Well, if they were nice enough to give us stairs, I guess we should climb them. The top is a lot more narrow than I thought. Should I go? Well, with a big skirt like that, it might get kind of dangerous. Oh, if I hike it up, I think I should be... Nah, don't do that in front of Sigma. And, I think there's somebody down on all fours, trying to not look like he's staring up towards the bookshelf. Sigma? What are you doing? I, lost a contact. You don't wear any. Good. Kick him. Ow! You climb. Okay. A doll? Okay, that's the only thing that's up here. Guess I might as well take it. Huh. Can't really go any further. This is a dead end. Are you done yet? Was there anything up there? Yeah, I'm heading back down now. So, did you find anything? No puzzles or anything like that. Just that stuffed animal. Yep. That's a funny looking dog. Dog? I'm pretty sure that's a lion. This is a lion? It doesn't really look like one. Nah, it's a lion. Oh, hold on. There's a zipper on this back. Let's see what's inside. Okay. So go back to the control panel and slot it the memory card to begin a memory game. Or, yeah. Oh. Oh, okay. This one again. Oh boy. So this is one that... You can't really be guided well in a way. Okay. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, they don't really have... a guide for that. Well, let's see. We've got to get the green dice on 3 at the end. Blue 1. Oh boy. Alright, well, let's struggle with this one for an hour. So let's see. Let's just look around and find out. Okay. So this one has... Okay. Okay, that's... hmm. Colors change, do you think so? Let's take a look. Wait. Is this... Yeah, it's the password to the safe. Huh. That's weird. Hello! Hello, Meta Joe, and hello, Marco! Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. I've been doing well. I've been hooked on doing Dawn Trail for Final Fantasy XIV, which is why I was I was mostly streaming on Twitch for a while. But I finished the main storyline, so I'll be getting back to this and Genshin Impact soon, and hopefully starting something a third thing. Okay, so let's go. Oh, I guess I still need a... I guess I got the secondary one, which is kind of funny because that's not the one I was going for. I didn't even have that in mind. Okay. So this is a puzzle that I've already done before. Just that I was on a different path with different characters, so I'm just trying to speed through it so I can get to the new content. So let's see. What is the one for the actual? Hmm. That is very strange. Actually, you know what? Let's just back out and see if that one that I got works. This is the safe, right? Yeah, it's just like the one I saw in the AB room and the crew quarters. If we enter the right password, it should open up. I think. Okay, so... Sun, moon, moon. Awesome, it opened! Good job, Sigma! Alright, so yes, that was just for the secret file. That's... huh. The door lock. It has a keyhole. Probably the exit. It's locked. Alright. So... let's... look at... this. Okay. That's it. Okay. I guess for this one, the numbers don't matter, it's just the color? Alright. So then... Putting in the same as... Oh. What was it that I did before? Because I thought it's 5 red, blue 6. I must have gotten that last number wrong. Alright. Hmm. Okay, that one's fine. I'm mostly just a little confused because I thought I got the numbers right before. So I'm not entirely sure if I'm even going through to the right placement. I guess the last dice didn't roll onto the right number, but the color was right, so it registered it. And I didn't realize I put the wrong number. Alright, so now I gotta get this to 1. I need to be careful not to roll it onto it before. Yeah, I guess that must have been what happened. Like the last one, I rolled it in too soon. So you gotta be careful not... I think that was right. Yeah. There we go. Good job. Excellent work. Okay. I think this is a different password. Alright, well, let's see if we get some new stuff here. We should, I think. Good, well done. So, what have we got this time? First... a map. It says floor B. The one we found in the cabin said floor A. So did the map in the infirmary. Then that must be floor A. That must mean floor A must be the top floor, right? We did come down here on the elevator, after all. So it would seem. There's more stuff in there. Oh, I know what those are. Yeah, keycards. These ones have the moons on them. They must be the moon keys the announcer was talking about then. That means we can play the AB game. We've got two, just like with the sun keys. As a pair, Luna and I only need one. Then I'll take the other one. So, what's next? A piece of paper. It has something written on it. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. In other words, we can't all abstain. We have to vote. Anyway, what else is there in the safe? Only one thing. A key. Is this the exit key? Looks like it. We can open the door. Let's go. Presumably the lock for the door. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? I'm gonna open the door. Go ahead. I'm all set. And here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Is this another warehouse? It looks like it.
Just like the one on floor A.
There's graffiti on the wall here too. It's something different though.
Memento mori, if the 9th lion ate the sun.
Did they make a mistake? That isn't how you spell it. They added that E to 9th, but why?
Yeah. That is weird.
What does it mean?
Well, I think memento mori is Latin for something like remember death or don't forget your mortality. That other part, I mean, I assume it's just what it says on the tin.
A conditional relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun?
Yeah.
But what on earth does that mean? It just seems like gibberish.
Agreed. Whatever it means is beyond me.
Look at that door over there. Doesn't it look just like the one on the other floor? Yeah, but there isn't anything written on this one.
Yeah, there's a big 9 on the other door. I guess that means this door isn't important.
I don't see anything that looks like it might open it either.
Yup. Nothing. Not opening.
Of course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel.
Well, how do you open it then?
From the other side, maybe?
The other side? Yes, Sigma. There's usually something on the other side of a door.
Hey, what's the deal with those doors over there? The ones that are glowing white. Do you think they could be chromatic doors?
My god, I just got terrible flashbacks to the third case of Super Danganronpa.
There are 3 of them.
Yeah, I think you're right. See, they've got those little boxes. These must be the next set of chromatic doors we're supposed to go through.
But they're all the same color. Well, for all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color. In this case, we probably just have to make white instead.
Suddenly, the voice of the announcer echoed through the warehouse.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What? How the hell did that happen?
Someone on one of the other teams must have opened one. All they'd need is one of the moon keys.
Why would they do that without waiting for the rest of us?
We can ask them when we get there. Come on.
Now, I do recall this happening before. I can't remember who it was that did it. I mean, would this have I imagine this is just a repeat because of... I'll check the flowchart. Huh. I mean, if I somehow lost progress and it didn't save, then... Yeah. Huh. Because I was assuming that this was something like the room that we just did. Oh dear. Oh well. We leapt out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Tenmyuji, Dio, and Alice. I must have forgotten to save. Because, yeah, I thought that we were just repeating the room with, like, a different group. Like, sometimes what happened in 999, but I must have not saved.
Alice and I haven't...
Dio apparently found...
You got a problem? Why? I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back.
Sigma's right. We were able to get... The others could still be...
Oh, thank goodness, you're all here. Yes, it's Quark.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our...
What?
Please, in this condition, you should go.
Oh no. Quark, come on, kid. Get a hold of your...
Hey, he's sick. What have you make...
I have to...
Save? Maybe just...
No, that's not it. I know him better. He doesn't have it.
Well, then call an amp.
The infirmary seems there are plenty of
Without a doctor.
Luna?
That's right. You have a medical...
Wait, is that true, Luna?
What?
Please.
Okay, I'll see what...
Alright, so they asked Luna to try and help since she's the only one with a medical background.
I don't want to just let us know if you...
Of course.
We'll probably end up finding the bomb again. She's testing him out. We'll find out that he has the virus.
Well, I feel so... Quark hasn't.
Oh no.
Yes, he's been infected.
We will foolishly not check anyone else.
Yeah, I told Al.
Bye, and I.
He can't. How could he have gotten infected? There must be something. How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject.
I
Where
do
is
think that we find some.
medicine?
I'm terrible. There was not plenty of it.
Oh God. He's. Oh God, no.
The pantry. There was tons of food everywhere. Nothing.
Okay.
Quark?
Alright, thank you for checking, Tori.
Quark.
Though, so everything, because this is familiar to me.
Oh, thank God.
Like, we got this on a different path,
You're
right?
awake.
Get away from me!
What? Quark, what are you?
Sorry, Grandpa.
Okay, this feels a bit
can't.
different.
I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But how?
Like this.
Quark's hand moved like lightning. He grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight through his heart. Stop!
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Be tough for a kid. Hey, guys! I could use a hand here.
Yeah. Right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Tenmyuji! What the hell are you doing? Get over here! Tenmyuji! Can you even hear me?
Oh, right.
Damn you! Bastards! Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body! They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape! Please! You have to let me go! Let me go!
Yeah, that's something different.
Let me die! I have to die! Kill me! Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me!
Ooh. Hearing a kid say that, not a... Ugh. Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey! Somebody get that scalpel away from him! Good. Thanks, whoever that was. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we going to do? We've gotta calm him down somehow.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Super Beta.
I do recall them bringing this up and...
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets.
Good. Perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna!
Okay. Let me just... Okay, I've got it.
Good.
wait until he's... Now! Do it now! Right. No! Stop! Stop! Respiration, blood pressure, brainwaves, everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Alright. I guess we're good for now.
Yes.
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
He shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
oh, not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article.
Did no one else read it at length? If I was here, I'd be reading every single thing I got my hand on. Is that the truth? I mean, I'm sure she knows more than she's letting on, but...
I lie about that. I've seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess. So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too? Yes. At least, I think so.
So what kind of virus is Radical 6?
What are you doing?
I turned and followed Tenmyuji's gaze. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. Apparently she had been the one to take it away from Quark. The longer I looked at her, however, the more I wondered if she'd taking it to protect him, or for some other, more sinister reason. She didn't seem stable. In fact, she looked far more like Quark had a moment ago than I was entirely comfortable with. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. Alice? Hey, are you feeling okay?
We're all going to die.
Huh?
We're all dead already. Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will. Soon.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
You don't understand? All of humanity is going to die. The virus will spread. Adults, children, everyone. Everyone! There won't be anyone left! I'd rather die here!
Well, if what you're saying is true, then this really, jumped up quite a lot from the first game. Wait, Alice! That's not just the virus itself speaking. We were all too stunned to even try to restrain her. We just stood there as she spun around and leapt through the door. Damn it! I shook myself and took off after her. But those few moments of hesitation had put too much distance and too many doors between us. Shit! Which way did she go? Right? Left? I was still trying to decide when everyone else poured out of the infirmary.
You lost her.
Yeah. I don't know which way she went.
Well, let's split up and look. Quickly. She can't have gotten too far.
Right.
Look, if you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood?
Gotcha.
Tenmyoji, I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look for Alice. Sound good?
Yeah. I stay here. Got it.
All right, let's move, people. Get going.
At Phi's command, we scattered, filtering off into the different doors. As I ran, I thought, where should I look for Alice? Perhaps the lounge would be a good bet. No one here, huh? Damn. Where'd she go? No point in complaining. I just need to look somewhere else. I turned and headed towards the exit. Oh, this is the pantry, huh? Alice, Tenmyoji, and Dio searched this room. Damn. Nothing here either. We need to find her quick or she's gonna do something bad. If she loses it like Quark did and nobody's around to stop her. Shit! I need to hurry! I decided to try the garden where Phi, Quark, and Kay had gone after passing through their door. Dude, I would have already been exhausted long ago running through all of this. I mean, adrenaline would probably help, but... ooh, I am not in good shape. The first thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Plant life was everywhere and the air was filled with the fresh scent of it, growing, underlaid with the sweet, dry tones of dead leaves underfoot. While the air outside had been dry and harsh, in here it was warm and wet, like a forest after a spring rain. Just like Kay said, plants and stuff everywhere. Damn, she's not here either. This is bad. We've been searching for Alice for a while and I'd found nothing. I hoped that nothing had happened to her, but... huh. I searched every corner of floor B. She was nowhere to be seen. This is pointless. I should just get back to floor A. Maybe someone else has found her. Okay. So on a different path, I'm pretty sure we did find her in the garden, along with another bomb. Yeah, yeah. So where did you go to this time, Alice? I mean, like, looks like we've been everywhere on that floor. Doesn't look like anybody's here. I should have a look in the rooms. Oh! Oh! Alice! The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It was almost like getting punched. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to wobble and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. So now the question is, did she do it to herself? Or is someone taking advantage of the situation to make us assume she did it to herself? Calm down. Calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then at last I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. Embedded in her chest was a scalpel. I was no doctor, but judging by the angle, it looks like it had pierced her heart. Had someone stabbed her? No. What if she...
We're all going to die. I'd rather die here!
No. No! Something in my brain snapped. Scream! A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. The last thing I felt was my body slumping to the floor as the world went dark. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. Game over! Okay, so... yeah, high chance that she did it to herself. All things considered, let's double save just to be... so we don't have a repeat. And you said we can... if I hit return, it's probably gonna send us straight to the beginning. So I can just hit quit and then select the flow from there? From the main menu? Alright, so let's hit quit. Yes. Uh... Oh. Okay, because there'd been a couple... no big deal. So we've finished one path, I think, now. Alright, so this is a story block, I assume. Yeah. So now... I guess we go all the way up here. Into the CDs. Let me just make sure. So this is a bad end. This one was locked. Yeah, it's a lock from the bombs. This is where did Alice go? And what was this one? Yes, this is the other one we did, where there wasn't enough medication to go around for everyone. Open book means the story can continue. Okay, so there aren't any paths here where we can make progress. Oop. So yeah, we want to go here. The first door we picked was the blue one. So... on to another path. Okay, fine, I will go through the magenta door with Luna. Sure, why not? I think we'll pair up with Luna and head through the magenta door. Are you guys good with that?
Sure.
All right.
Then Clover and I will go with Alice.
As long as I get to go with Alice, I'm fine.
I don't have any objections. We'll be going through the yellow door, right?
That means Dio, Quark, and I are doing the cyan door.
Ugh, stuck with a kid and some old fart. I can't see how this could possibly go badly.
Well, maybe we'll get lucky and you'll pull your head out of your ass.
What did you just say?
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
We need to hurry.
Alright, guys. Let's get moving.
3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
The least comfiest looking lounge. What is this
Did you
place?
see the door? It said this is the lounge.
Lounge? Does that mean there's somebody living here?
Well, there doesn't seem to be much dust. Maybe there is.
You know, that's a creepy sentiment. So you've got a well-used lounge right next to a big empty warehouse. What is this building for?
Beats me.
It looks like there are 4 doors in here.
Yeah. The one we came in, the one opposite it, and 2 more on the left and right. The 2 on the sides are covered with metal plates, though. Don't think we'll be opening them anytime soon.
I guess that just leaves us one option. No good. This one's locked too.
I didn't see any other doors in the hallway we came through. Maybe we can find one of the keys to the AB room in here somewhere.
Well, it's not gonna find itself. Let's go. Alrighty. A lightning fixture with a cover on it. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about it. Where are you going? That's the door we came through. I mean, sure we could go back into the hallway, but everything out there is locked up tight. We can't get back to the warehouse. Yeah, I know. Huh? There's something behind this cushion. Is this a magazine?
What is it about?
Looks like astronomy. Is this a model of the Earth? This looks like North America. It looks like someone took the northern hemisphere and chopped it in half. Why don't we just call it the northern hemisphere? A magazine about, of all things, astronomy. The issue appears to be about lunar eclipses. The article says a lengthy lunar eclipse will occur at 4:50 p.m. UT on December 31st, 2028. Alright, let's get my notebook out. In other words, at 4:50 p.m. you can see a total lunar eclipse. Wait a minute. 4:50 p.m.? This thing looks weird.
Is it supposed to be the sun or something?
There are 12 words on it. They're arranged kind of like the spokes of a wheel. Let's see here. Red, white, blue, island, green, moon, black, ocean, yellow, earth, sun, planet. Huh. A metal sheet that looks kind of like a door. It's been bolted to the wall. A button. Nothing happens when I push it. What the hell is this? A helmet?
How on earth does this look like a helmet?
Well, if it's not a helmet, what is it?
Maybe it's a bread maker or one of those automatic cat feeders.
What? Yeah, speaking of cats, there's a place nearby that I think is, gonna be a cat cafe? It's very close, and I passed it by and they had like a donation box for cat toys. And they said they were a cat cafe, so I looked them up, and it doesn't look like they'll be opening anytime soon, but they're hoping to. And I really hope so. I hope so. I would love to have a cat cafe in the city. What's this thing? Some kind of sink? Ah, clever. If you get wasted, you can just puke into here. That's not what it's for.
There's an icon on the counter above it.
Huh. I guess the drain. You pour leftover drinks down it. Concerned that was your first thought, Vi. Empty glass. Empty glass. 2 needles.
They're long, thin, pointy pieces of metal.
Are they needles of some kind? Why are there 2 of them?
A glass? Do you think it could be a cocktail glass? There's nothing in it.
I wonder what this screen is for.
It doesn't look like it's turned on.
Can you see a switch?
No, nothing.
A glass rack. There are several cocktail glasses suspended from it. Mysterious disc. Excuse me. What is this thing? Some kind of top? It's got these cones in the center.
Yes, but look at the edges. It looks like it's part of a map. Could this be part of the Earth?
Northern hemisphere. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So you made this northern hemisphere by putting together two hemispheres. Actually, it's missing some land here around the equator. I guess it's not really a complete hemisphere. Wait, I need to see. They just barely missed dicing out the Dominican Republic.
Interesting. You've attached the disc to the northern hemisphere.
A table, kind of rusty, I guess.
Yes, it seems like a perfectly normal table. Oh!
What's wrong?
I thought I saw a face in the stains and I got scared.
I wonder what this is.
It looks like a banana hanger.
What? Is that even a thing?
Of course. You've never seen one. Well, anyway, it only looks like one. I think it's something else.
We have no idea what it is, after all. A curved piece of metal shaped like, kind of like a bow. We don't know what it is. Alright, guess I gotta complete it first before I can attach it. What's this? A note.
It looks like a page from a journal.
Bartender's diary. Three customers came in today, a couple and their son. The father sat in the center. The mother on the left and the son on the right. When I came to take the order, they said the following. Father, my wife likes the color red, and I like white. My son always liked ocean. My son has loved the color blue ever since he was a child. My husband likes island, and I like planet. Son, my mother and I like moon. And my father likes anything green. One of them was a liar, but I swiftly made their drinks and handed them over. Okay. Okay, so let's look at the needles again, since I assume those are things we have to add here.
Do you think those needles you found might go on here?
Let's see. There we go. Okay, can we move them? Well, I put the hands on the clock, but nothing's happening. What if you move them? Move them where? I don't know, experiment. Alright, let's give it a try then. Move the hand to a specific time, then press the check button. Okay, so let's see. Red planet. Moon. Oh, that's a... Okay. So we've got red, white, blue, island, green, moon, black, ocean, yellow, earth, sun, planet. Oh. Can I just move? Okay, I can't. I can only move this one. Alright, that makes it a little... So question is... I like that sound. Question is... Are we only matching one? The traits we got from Mother were red, planet, moon, father, white, island, green, sun, ocean, blue, moon, and one of them is a liar. Alright, let's try this. Oh. Nope. I think I might be missing some information. Damn, no dice. I can't figure it out. I'm guessing I need to move them to a particular time, yes, but... So we've got 450 here. And 1230, 128, 450. What would that... No one saw that. What would 450 be on this? Be green. That would be green sun. Okay. The father was in the center. Mom was on left. Okay, so we've got... And son was on right. Forgot to take to account the seating arrangements. Let me go take a look at the chairs again. See if there's anything there. Oh no, we can't examine the chair specifically. Can we? Maybe I just need a... No. Okay. Coasters, huh? Yeah, this is where the booze goes. You mean this is where the glass that the alcohol is in goes, right? Details, details. Nobody's gonna try and pick you up if you keep being so anal. Ugh, I don't think you can pick them up. Huh? These coasters. They're attached to the counter somehow. That's an odd thing to do with a coaster. Mm-hmm. So, why? Who knows? Maybe they're part of a puzzle. The coasters appear to be attached to the table. Somehow they're probably part of the puzzle. Okay. So let's take a look at the glasses that we have. Whoops. Well, let's see if we can attach this real quick. Oh, the bottles? I thought I tried clicking those, but... Yeah, maybe I need to get out and examine? Okay, there we go. I had to zoom out first. What a powerful shade of red. It feels so passionate. Maybe this would be good for trying to woo a girl. Do you want to woo some girls, Luna? I think there's I think there's someone in chat who might fit the bill. Hey, I see what you're trying to do. That's a really bright yellow. Some animals use yellow as a warning to predators, so maybe there's a warning to us to stay alert. This one is white. White always makes me think of wedding dresses. I'd like to wear one someday. That means you're single, right? Your face is scaring me. Damn, Sigma didn't even waste a beat. He went right for it. A green one. You know, my favorite color is green. Just looking at it makes me feel happy and calm. That's Binks's favorite color too. And Tori's, right? This liquor is blue. I think it matches you, Sigma. Why is that? Well, you're wearing blue. That's pretty straightforward. There's a lot of bottles here. How'd you like to have a drink with me? Oh, purple, okay. Huh? Damn. You really think this is a good time to be making a pass at someone? She's getting all nervous now. Bottle of alcohol, Moon. Ah, we're stealing Moon's alcohol. Alcohol of the Moon? It makes me think of Japanese sake for some reason. It also makes me want to drink it. Don't drink it! Bottle of alcohol, Island. Highland alcohol? I wonder if this comes from an island. Oh, how interesting. Uh-huh. I'm starting to see you, Fi. Don't drink it! Bottle of alcohol, Sun. Sun alcohol, huh? Maybe that means the alcohol content is so high it'll burst into flame in sunlight. She's just about to start knocking these back one after the other. Not even pouring it into a glass, just drinking it straight out the bottle. Don't drink it! I wonder what ocean alcohol would taste like. I hope it's not salty. And I want to try it. Fi? Do we need to get you some help? Planet alcohol? That's a pretty weird name. But with our powers combined... Don't drink it. Okay, so now we've got all the alcohols. So do we just combine them here? I'm gonna try this. Do I need to put in the glass first? Or do I put the glass down? Okay. Alright, so see, Mother was on the left. So let's put down... Oh, I can't put it down. Okay. Do I need to put the colors in first, maybe? No. Alright. Let's re-examine what we've got here. Put the glass in here. And then... with the cocktail glass I just sat down, it's empty. The glass is full of liquid now. It looks like we've just made a cocktail. A machine for making cocktails. All you have to do is attach 2 bottles and put a glass under the spout and hit the button. It's like magic. Alright, how do I... Give me my glass. Alright. Let's grab these. Nope, I wanted it. Okay. And then last one was, assuming I've got the liar figured out right. Oop. Alright, so let's see if that works. Mother was left. Hey, this thing lit up. It looks like it's made to light up when you put a cocktail on it. Let's try putting some on the other coasters. And that is center. Oh, well, might as well. The coasters are red. Doesn't seem like anything's happening. Red isn't usually good, is it? Do you think we did something wrong? We got the liar wrong. That's what we did. So this is a drain for throwing away leftover drinks, huh? Yeah, I think so. I'll toss the cocktail then. No, wait. I can't even judge her because that would be my reaction too. Of course I wouldn't do it in this dangerous situation, but I'd hate to waste it. Drink the thing. I'd like to, but what if it's poisoned? See, I think it's better just to pitch it. Goddamn shame. There it goes. Well, now I have a empty glass again. Okay, so let me look at this. Mother said red, white for father, ocean for son. Right. Okay. No, I did that. I did that vertically, not horizontally. Okay, so yes. Father said red, mother, white self, sun, ocean. Okay. Am I doing this backwards? I'm starting to feel like I'm doing this backwards. Because I thought the drinks were going to reveal what you had to do with the clock. Maybe it's the other way around, but when I set it to 450... Maybe I didn't set it to 450, maybe I just looked at it. But whatever, let's see. So we know the son isn't the liar. Which means now we have the mother and father. Because it was the son I was assuming who was lying. So then that means... the other possibilities are... that and... Alright. We'll try that, but first, I want to check about the clock again. Because, I mean, we only have so many possibilities with this, since it is only... So, the thing said 450. Yeah. So there we've got 1, 2, oop, 3, 4. 35, 40, 45. Oh, god damn it. This thing's so finicky. God damn it. I must have been like one off. How about 450? That puts the shorthand at green and longhand at sun. Okay. A green sun? What? Whoa. Whoa! That's what I just said, Sigma. That's a beam of light coming out of the center of the clock. That's pretty impressive. A clock that looks like the sun. There's a beam of light coming out of the center of it. The hour is pointing to the green and the minute hand is pointing to the sun. Okay, so... Oh, nope, didn't mean to hit that. So I guess that's going to be for once we put the globe there, something's going to appear. Okay. So let's get back to this. Game, please. I'm trying to click out. There we go. Okay, so the green here is father. Son mentioned father liked green. So what else? We've got moon. Let's see what happens if we put green sun. I'm just curious. I don't think that was a... Okay, and they'll only give you everything once you've set them all down. So if we've got green sun there, we've got blue, either blue. Okay. They're probably... So who's the other liar? Who is the liar? We've only eliminated one. And there are probably other clues around here. I would imagine there are other clues for the other two. But where do I get them? The one who liked blue, supposedly, was the sun, but that's assuming. See if there's anything else I've missed real quick. Because we still need to find... If we can find the other half of this and complete the globe, that'll probably give us another clue. That was a real sneeze. It was dusty. Okay, I was hoping that maybe you could move the other cushion. And we've got everything in here. I'm fucking blind as a bat. The southern hemisphere. You've got this from putting together the two hemispheres. It's missing some near the equator, so I guess it's not the entire southern hemisphere, though. There we go. Good work. You've made a globe. And if you look closely at it, I think it's really actually transparent. Oh, I get it. The completed globe goes here. Yeah, just like this. Oh. What? Alright, sure. Perfect. So we've got blue planet. And red moon. Looks like the globe is refracting the light from the clock. Yes, into 5 different rays of light. Only the one in the middle is red, though. What the hell does that mean? I think it's supposed to represent a total lunar eclipse. What? Don't you know what that is? During a total lunar eclipse, the moon is entirely covered by the Earth's shadow. That doesn't mean the moon just disappears or turns black, though. It actually reflects light that passed through the Earth's atmosphere. But this makes it appear to be red. Essentially, what's happening is the moon is reflecting the sunlight. You know, this reminds me of a really funny thing I saw recently, where it was talking about werewolves and vampires, and the whole mythos behind them being affected by the sun and moon. And, the werewolf was constantly a werewolf since technically, you know, the light from the moon is just a is reflected sun, so it was always a werewolf. And then the vampire was like, wait a second, and they just burst into flames at night. And he's like, you know what? Never thought about that. Poor vampire. Essentially what's happening is the moon is reflecting the sunset. So that red circle of light is supposed to be a total lunar eclipse. Isn't that what I just said? Okay. So we've got green sun, blue planet, red moon. Okay, so we've got this. And... so last one should be Red Moon. There you are. Okay, so now the question is, do I have things in the right order? Because... what does it match up to? Which one is which? I think these are the right drinks, but I'm not 100% sure I have the right assignment. Oh. We gotta see what... figured out the ones that are saying the correct combinations. So let's start out with Red Moon. Red. Okay. So that matches Red Moon there. And then... but we haven't... okay, so Sun likes blue. Huh, I'm not... that doesn't seem right. Nope. Wait. Mother left, son. Oh. Yeah, okay, no, that was right. Red, ocean. We don't have... okay. I guess... you know what? I didn't read that whole thing. A part of me is telling me I'm glad. Because I was looking down at my notes and just went through that, but I feel like I just witnessed a pun that would hurt even me. And I can feel Moon doubling over in pain wherever they are. I think so. Look, something happened on the screen. Okay. So, sun, sun, star. Oh, I saw something like this before. You too? Yes, there was one in your AB room. Yeah, I think so. It opened a safe back then. We should write this down somewhere. No, it's cool. Coco already did that. I can remember it. You're going to memorize it? Sure, no sweat. I've got a pretty good memory. I don't. Alright, so that's one of them. I'm guessing the other one we find via figuring something else out. But I'm not sure what that would be. So let's just go plug this in. The safe is just like the one I saw in the AB room. Yeah, Sigma and I saw one just like it. So, do you think it opens the same way? Try it and find out. Awesome! It opened! Good job, Sigma! Well done. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Let's see. First, we've got a map. Yep, we always get a map. Next, got a card. 2 cards, actually. Once we've got 9, then we can open the number 9 door and get out of here there. At least, that's what the rabbit said. Yeah. But how are we supposed to get back to the warehouse? That's not where all- that's where all the AB rooms are. We can go back the way we came, but the door's locked. I think the answer to that is in the safe. See? Read this note. Here are a few more rules for you. Once you've opened the door, you can hop through it as much as you like. This is good to refresh myself. The chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I cannot keep you from going in and out of them. Any color bracelet can go through them and as many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you back until you've solved the puzzle. I see. So in other words, once we get out of here, we can get back to the warehouse, right? Yeah, seems like it. So that means this key here is the last piece of the puzzle. Alrighty. This thing keeps the door locked. It says lock. Okay, I'm gonna put the key in. You ready? I keep telling you, you don't have to ask every single... I'm not asking you. I'm asking Luna.
Oh, I'm ready.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Another elevator, huh?
Do you think it works?
Dunno. Only one way to find out, though.
Hey, someone's coming.
Looks like Alice, Clover, Kay.
And Dio, Quark, and Tenmyoji.
The whole family's together and nothing bad has ever happened. Everyone's having a jolly good time, right? What's going on here?
We ran into them a little bit ago. Well, not literally, of course.
I don't know. With a prowl like that, I imagine you run into a lot of things.
What? I've never heard. You know, I'm not even entirely. I assume he's talking about her titties, but I cannot conceive of how that. I don't know. That confused me more than the puzzle. Huh, I get it. All 3 routes end up here.
That's the same as the map we found in the infirmary.
Oh, we found a map like that too. Ours was in the crew quarters.
That's so. We found ours in the lounge.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
That was unnecessary?
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red. Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looks like the ones we saw earlier.
Lock, huh? Yeah, won't budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh. No, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh, yeah, the time left. Looks like 2 hours. 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
Looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Quark, why don't you show them that note we found?
Sure.
Oh? Did it say something like supplementary rules?
He sounded like the Hawkcat.
Because if it did, we have one too. We found ours in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. And it was in a safe in the lounge. Here are a few more rules for you. Once you've opened a door, you can hop through it as much as you'd like. Chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, not even I cannot keep you from going in and out of them. Any color bracelet can go through them and as many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of the free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you've solved the puzzle. And if that's true, we can all go back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
That makes 6 then. 1 for each A-B room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
If you don't like it, stay here. The stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Wow.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well, what's it going to be?
I completely forgot that exchange if it happened last time.
Are you going to go back with us?
I think that's the only instance of Tenmyuji being irritable that we've at a person that we've seen
Or are
so
you
far.
staying here by yourself?
Or rather, enough to snap at them, insult them.
All right, fine. I'm going.
So, this is the lounge.
It would seem Zero's notes were telling the truth. Getting back here was easy enough.
That means we could all go visit the infirmary too.
Or the crew quarters.
Hey, Grandpa, check this out. It's some of your favorite scotch.
Oh. Tempting. I don't really think now's the time.
Whoa, hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Or had they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the Nonary games. And if Quark was calling Tenmyuji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seemed to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy.
Aww.
As we get out of here, I can drink all the scotch I want.
I'll drink one to you this weekend, Tenmyuji.
You can drink all the root beer floats you can stomach.
What? You're gonna get me a root beer float? But are you sure?
Am I old enough for a root beer float? Thinks that it's actually alcoholic.
Have enough money?
Aww.
Ye of little faith. I found an old factory full of rare earth metals the other day.
Oh, you're finally done. You were taking
You're a-
long. I hopped off for a little nap.
Ah, for
It's been a while.
yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, B.O. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Otherwise, well, you really need me to spell it out.
Forget it.
That's a good boy.
That's a good boy. Ask him how high you want him for you to jump.
We were talking about earlier. Namely, how do you get more BP?
We go into the AB rooms, right? Look. We've got some keys for them right here. Kay and Quark have 2 each, so we've got 6 altogether.
But who goes into what room?
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you? The 2 members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
Yes, yes, yes.
What do we do after we go into the room?
Play a game. Just like it says on the door. You play the Ambidex game!
Wait, what's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
It's a game of betrayal, then.
Yes, I guess you could put it that way. And what's the nonary game?
That refers to the whole enchilada. The nonary game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The Ambidex game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one. Make sense?
Like hell. This shit is confusing.
Is it? Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel? What do you think,
Arrogant little bastard.
Aww, his maniacal laughter's so cute.
Well, that's just how I am. So you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AV room, please? I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside. I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
Hey, Quark and myself each gave one card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyuji. Then we headed into the AB room. There wasn't really any discussion of who'd go into which door, and Fi and I found ourselves heading into the leftmost room. As we did before, for this first route, we're gonna ally on both instances. Looks like everyone else has gone in already. Think we should head in too.
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay, okay.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What? This game's got a time limit too. What? 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 What the hell? Who is this? What?
Fuck if I know. Look, it doesn't matter who she is. Just get everybody over here.
Yeah, right. Bro, I straight up thought I was seeing things for a moment. Hey, guys, over here. We found someone. There's a lady over here. She's unconscious. Because I think I was about to make some dumb joke and it just gobsmacked me. I didn't wait for a response, just turned around and followed Fi into the room. I can't even remember what the hell I was gonna say. We knelt down next to the woman and turned her over as gently as we could manage. All that greeted us was... Oh, well, okay. Blood. Blood. She's covered in blood! I leaned down to listen at her mouth. Nothing. No breath. With shaking hands, I felt against her neck for a pulse. No movement. Just cold skin.
What the hell were you yelling at? What's going on here?
Is she?
Quark, don't look! Somebody get Quark out of here! You know what, Sigma? I'll give you kudos for that. Protecting the kid.
Okay. Come on, Quark.
Then she's...
Yeah. He's not breathing. And I can't find a pulse. Her body's already cold, so I'm guessing she was murdered a while ago.
Murdered?
Does this look like an accident or suicide to you?
Looks like she was stabbed. Don't see a weapon around here, though. That means either the killer took it with them, or it was part of them.
Part of them?
Well, if someone was strong enough and they had metal hands, then they might be able to stab someone in the heart.
What are you suggesting?
You know any metal people around here?
It's just a joke.
Ha 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 ha
Don't
ha.
take it so seriously. Whatever. If we examine the wound, we'll probably get a better idea of what the weapon was. Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy. Come on, boys, let's go.
DOK and I gingerly lifted the woman up and carried her to the infirmary. Perhaps he just didn't consider himself one of the boys, or maybe it was something else. But whatever the reason, Temiuji only stared. Oh boy. His whole body was rigid, like a rope pulled almost to its breaking point. But it was his eyes that caught my attention. He wasn't staring at us. Not quite. It was more like he was staring toward us. A smoldering spark of something burning silently behind his gaze. It wasn't until we were almost to the infirmary that I realized Temiuji hadn't spoken a single word since the moment we'd found the body. I turned to look back at him. He was following us at a distance, his breathing heavy and labored, and his movements slow and shuffling, as if his body was suddenly made of lead. The old woman's body was surprisingly light. Carrying her felt almost like carrying an old, dry piece of wood. We set her down carefully in the infirmary bed, as if we were afraid she might break. It's certainly seeming that way. Well, I was gonna say they seem like they could be roughly the same age, since I was taking note of her graying hair, but it's hard to tell. She looks so peaceful. Almost like she's going to wake up any minute now.
Maybe she didn't suffer much when she died.
Let's hope so.
Anyway, I feel a little bad about doing this, but I think we need to examine her.
You mean like an autopsy or something?
I'm just going to have a look at the wound. If we had a coroner, then it would be a different story, but... What?
I have a medical license.
You're a nurse?
No.
You're a doctor?
Well, I'm not exactly a coroner.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Are you really going to perform an autopsy? Oh, I won't really be doing it. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an atom. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Oh yeah? And just how the hell do you remember that?
Because Alice, Clover, and I examined this entire room.
So you think you can use it to perform some kind of autopsy?
Yes. I think I should be able to manage that.
Luna ran the scanner over the body, then turned back to the terminal. The display filled up with text, most of it rather technical. Sex, female, estimated age 65 to 75 years, diagnosis, deceased, cause of death, exsanguination, estimate time of death 3 to 4 hours, damage trajectory, weapon entered through fourth intercostal piercing heart. Wound characteristics clean, continuous. Wound angles 1 sharp, 1 blunt. Cavity 150 millimeters. Wound length 30. Wound width 3. Conclusion: based on the characteristics described above, there's a 95% chance the wound was caused by a sharp, single-bladed instrument. God damn. Huh. Yeah, I don't really get it. What's it mean by instrument? Which... Oh, Sigma. Was she stabbed with a clarinet or something? I'm about to take my clarinet and stab you.
It means a tool of some sort. A knife, probably.
In other words, she was stabbed in the heart, right?
Yes.
Well, I suppose that clears me of suspicion.
Sorry, but no.
Why? Please, don't tell me you think my hand can somehow turn into a knife.
I told you that was a joke.
Then why am I still a suspect?
We found the old lady in one of the AB rooms, specifically the one farthest to the left. Before we went in there, only 2 other people had been in that room. You and Clover. Only one of you was conscious.
Fi, please, stop joking around. I assure you, there was no one else in that room besides Clover when I woke up. She must have been put there later.
But the door was locked, right? I don't think anyone could have gotten in without the key.
Perhaps, but there was a hatch on the ceiling, remember?
Yes, there was. But Zero said he locked all the hatches.
Well, if he was telling the truth, nobody could have gotten in there after you 2 left. Which means...
Fucking bastard! Why'd you kill her, Kay? I knew it. You're him, aren't you? You're the real Zero.
Wait a minute, please. Just calm down. You aren't making sense. Let's suppose I am Zero. Why would I do something that would obviously cast suspicion on me?
Well, because you figured we'd think that. And you'd throw us off the trail by doing the exact opposite.
Uh-huh.
That's not a logical argument. Still, you do have at least half a point. Your argument doesn't confirm my guilt, but it does show us where we should be looking. The real Zero. The person who brought us here is likely the person who murdered that woman. Doesn't that seem like the most reasonable answer?
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. If Zero was the murderer, then they could open anything they wanted to. I mean, didn't Zero say something about that?
I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole warren are under my control.
Exactly. Also, consider this. If the murderer isn't Zero, why would the AI Zero stay silent? He told us that his job was to make sure the game ran smoothly. But now the unexpected has happened, and he says nothing. Why would he do that? If he can see everything we do, then he must know who killed the old woman. So why has he kept his silence? The answer is simple. The murderer is Zero, or rather Zero Senior, I suppose you could say. He likely ordered Zero Jr., the AI, to keep his identity hidden. If Zero Jr. told us about the murder, then Zero Senior's identity would be compromised. There is something else to consider as well. Perhaps this murder was not unexpected. Zero Senior murdered her. Just as planned. Death is only another part of the game.
Killing someone is just part of a game to him?
Well, there's no way to know for sure, but I would assume so.
Ten minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Whoa, what was that?
I don't know.
Well, one thing's for sure.
And that is...
If we don't go vote, something bad's going to happen.
You see? Just as I said. Zero Jr. ensures the game continues, even though someone has died. All of this is part of Zero Senior's plan.
Let's get back to the warehouse. If we all head to the AB rooms, maybe we'll see Zero Jr. After all, he told us he'd give us specifics once we gone in.
We're really going in there? I kinda don't want to. I mean, there was a dead lady in there just a few minutes ago. Huh? Wait. Fi? Where'd you go?
Up here.
Up. Whoa. What in the hell is she doing? She's doing some investigating. Probably checking to see the door. You must be really desperate to get high.
Seriously? That's the best you can do? I was expecting something about how I jump at the first sign of trouble.
Whatever. What are you up to here anyway? Everybody's already gone into the AB rooms.
Yeah, well, there was something I wanted to check out.
And that is...
This thing. Remember it?
the hatch.
Try opening it.
No luck. It won't budge.
Then that means this AB room is locked down tight. No one could get in.
You're talking about whoever killed that old lady, aren't you?
Yeah.
You still think it's Kay, huh? Well, like Clover said, if Zero Senior is the killer, then it wouldn't matter if we could open this hatch or not.
I know. I just wanted to be sure.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Let's go. I imagine Algernon's waiting for us.
He's a rabbit. It's really weird that they should mention that, since I just...
Look.
I borrowed that via the Libby app, like, last week. And I should really get started on reading it, since I'm gonna run out of time soon, but that's really bizarre.
There's something on the screen.
Yeah, you're right. Ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period has finished. Well, looks like there's no going back now.
Astute observation.
Hooray! Everybody's finally here! I've been waiting.
So have we. We've got some questions for you, Zero. Who was that old
Will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions?
Aw?
The other people in the other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are, Siggy. I guess you probably can't hear them since these rooms are completely soundproof, but BO is especially loud. For real, BO, I need you to shut up. There isn't much time. I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff, or the game will end before I'm done. So, no more questions from now on. No answers for anybody, okay? You just have to wait. Now, let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AV game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opinion. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano. Well, there are two people in each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a two-on-one battle, I guess. Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors. For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Mooney and went through the magenta door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Mooney. And it goes the other way too. Mooney's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Alas. And BO and Quark's enemy will be Tenmioldi. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally. What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all. First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room.
Alright, I mean,
You should
we've
see
seen this, so
all you
I
guys
think
have
we
to
can
do
continue.
is your DP will go. It's a little complicated. The plus 6. You get 2 DP. We call that. Just put a smart. Next is what you get. If you cheat, that happens. You lose. We call that the stupid. Somebody did that to me. That cinnamon stool was the third choice. It's when you choose betray. But you're nice, innocent this time. You're the one who get. We call that. That serves them. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing undefined the very last. This is when you. If that happens, neither of you get to lose. Absolutely zero change. Boring. We call this the Y as the game master here. You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? No. Remember how I told you that both the two of you only you get to choose? That doesn't mean you split your points. You both get 3 points. In other words, what you see.
Okie dokie.
Ooh, I think that'll.
Actually,
It'll just have to wait, I guess. After all. No, I won't wait. And didn't you hear me?
1 minute remains until.
You see, it's see you later. Have a nice.
Alright, so what you've got to say about this, Fi? We've already got our answer, but I'm
We don't have
curious.
time to talk about this.
Alright.
Choose betray.
What? You're kidding! You really want me to betray Luna? I was gonna ask her
You don't know if
out.
she's your ally or not. choose ally and she chooses betray, we're screwed. That's a loss of 2 points. You tell me, Sigma. What's 3 minus 2?
What kind of idiot do you think I am? It's 1, obviously.
Exactly. If our BP gets down to 1, it's over. So...
Wait, what do you mean it's over?
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
just press the damn button.
You're hiding something. Yeah, you've been suspicious from the get-go. I mean, how do you know my name? Or how about when we found that old lady's body? You didn't even blink. Almost like you knew she would be here. Look, I don't want to believe it, but did you... Are you...
Fine. If you won't do it, then I...
Don't think so! I'm not gonna move until you give me some answers. If I don't do anything, it'll just vote ally for us anyway. So let's hear it. What are you hiding? What's "it's over" supposed to mean?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
When your BP hits 0, you die. That's what I meant.
1.
Damn, he spun around real quick for that.
Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
Come on, Luna, betray us. Betray us. I want to see what fallout that will have.
Opening.
As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmuji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that?
What was that, Sigma?
Huh?
Don't play dumb. You chose ally. Didn't you hear me? I told you that if your BP drops to 0, you die.
Yeah, I heard you. A whole second before the deadline. How can you expect me to think anything through that quick? It would have taken like half a second just to process what you'd said.
No, you could have done it. The brain's processing power increases during a crisis. It starts working so fast that a second can seem like an eternity. Your brain was doing that right before time ran out, wasn't it?
You know, it would have been great if they had a timer on that one.
Well, am I wrong?
But it is funny that it actually works mechanically. What the hell are you talking about? Okay, fine. Let's be generous and say, hypothetically, that you're right about this crisis overclocking thing. How would you know whether or not my brain was doing that? Did you crack open my skull while I wasn't looking? You just wedged a microscope in there and have a look at my neurons. Let me be straight with you. Your shit is whack. Like hella whack. I mean, you just know stuff you shouldn't. Stuff like my name, or how if your BP hits 0 you die. You told me you don't know why, but... more and more I'm starting to think you've been lying to me.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! No! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. Time to see what the results are. Maybe it's different this time.
Well, that's a telling line. Huh? This time... Hey! Fi, hold on! That means we probably did get betrayed. Which seems to be the pattern. Shit.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally. Let's get ready to rock! Amberdex game! Round 1! The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on a second. Oh, look at... That is surprising that Clover betrayed Alice? Okay. Huh. Hello, Rogue. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. Hope that you're doing well. You're actually just catching us as we're about to wrap things up in 7 minutes. Huh.
Here are the results from your game.
Yeah, I did start this a while ago, and then I went on a month-long break because Dawn Trail came out. But yeah, we played the 999 and this. We've made some headway on it.
Let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
We're hopping to it, yep. Thanks, Luna.
Oh no, it's nothing. You don't have to thank me. I only did what anybody would have done.
You have anything to say, Fi?
I believed in you and Fi.
When Luna glanced away, I threw Fi what could only be described as a smug grin. Rather frustratingly, she didn't respond, only turned away unperturbed. I mean, I guess she was banking on that, hoping to get the extra 3 points. I was about to press the issue when I heard Tenmyuji's voice.
Quark, what happened?
No, it wasn't me. Mr. Dio tricked me. He told me he'd pick Ally. He promised. That's why I let him do the voting.
Oh boy.
Is this true, Dio? Are you serious? This kid's full of shit.
What?
I didn't do squat. Quark was the one who decided how we were gonna vote. You wanna know what he told me?
You just leave the voting to me, Mr. Dio. Grandpa's gonna choose to ally for sure, 'cause I'm his opponent on this one. I think we should betray.
Oh god, there's always something weird going on with this kid. Yeah, I remember in the first route, I think it was him, Dio against Luna. And he started joking around about whether Dio had chosen to ally or betray.
To be honest, I'm getting kinda tired of that grumpy old bastard.
Like, not that I'm believing this has happened yet. I'm not convinced either way, but there seems to always be something odd going on.
Good life, but it's time for him to go. What do you say we leave the old fart here and leave? I've got a plan. See? Don't worry about me. I'll just tell him you tricked me. He'll believe whatever I tell him. Besides, if he still trusts me, that'll make it easier to use him again later. What do you say, Mr. Dio? Pretty good plan, huh? Alright, let's do it.
Okay, Dio. That's...
You're lying!
Uh...
I never should have trusted you! Dio! You're a lying jerk!
Yeah, with it being elongated like that, I doubt it.
Grandpa! You believe me, right?
Don't let this brat fool you, old man. All of this is just part of his plan.
You bastard! I'm not gonna let you get away with this!
That's enough, Quark. Don't lose your temper. How long have I known you? I could be deaf and blind, and I'd still know if you were lying to me.
Really?
You're just as gullible as he said you'd be. Hook, line, and sinker. Let me give you a little warning, Tenmyoji. That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust the kid as far as I could throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on him.
That's all right. I understand.
I'm so sorry.
I apologize. This is very unfortunate.
Yeah, I was... Wow. They do call a lot of attention. Yeah, this one was the most surprising to me because with Quark and Dio, I had assumed that yeah, Dio had taken over somehow. But especially with Clover's clear connection to Alice, I had not expected her to betray. And so far, gosh, it's been so long, but I can't remember the other instances that we saw Quark if he betrayed. It looked as though another argument had taken place while Quark and Dio were fighting. Whatever it had been about, it appeared to have resolved itself.
The past is the past. There's no point complaining about it. I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game. Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round one. If there's a round one, then there's likely a round two.
In the Alice round, Quark and Dio allied with Luna. Yeah, that... Oh, I might be getting my names mixed up. K is the one I meant. Because I remember that they allied with her there, but then Quark started doing the whole thing where he was joking, maybe not joking, about how Dio actually wanted to betray Luna. And Dio felt very nervous about that, which is why I commented on how it feels. We've seen 2 instances now about something odd happening between them. And I did get the impression during that whole time that Quark had the upper hand. But I can't remember what Kay and Clover betrayed Tenmyoji. Okay, alright, thanks for the reminder.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right you are. So, let me just close them.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Moon cards? Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got the suns on them?
Yes, indeedy. Now, you'll have to look at cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
That's the most baffling part for me.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
No. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
Of course, you could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth, winning and losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5. Round 100, round 2000, you might even go all the way up to round 24,009,497.
Let's go for it. Let's reach a world record. Hey, can I ask you something?
Can you?
Smartass. There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly.
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
What? What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
Aw, thanks for planting that little idea in everyone's head, Zero. You're so sweet. But wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off?
No, yes. They do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door in this game. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, Theo. I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do!
Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really.
You die.
And with that, what a perfect place to end the stream. Just a very comforting note. Oh, but thank you all so much to everyone who came on by. I'm going to be back to streaming regularly here on YouTube. And of course, I also stream on Twitch. I don't have a schedule out for this week since things are shifting. But we will definitely be doing Animorphs at 8 p.m. EST over on Twitch. I read the Animorph book series with Moon in order to raise money for the Trevor Project. Now, let me see if... I don't think I have commands back up here. But just aspacecocoon over on Twitch as well. And I'll be doing some Endwalker raids on Twitch as well, starting probably around 5 p.m. EST on Sunday. Eventually, I will get back to Genshin Impact. That's probably going to be moved on Monday, since I'll be starting Final Fantasy V soon with Leaf on Fridays. But that's what you can look forward to. Uploads will as well continue. And we'll see about Virtue's Last Reward. As I mentioned at the very beginning of the stream, I am having a little trouble getting into the story aspects of it, or more specifically, the characters. I'm still not really sold on them, but I really do enjoy the puzzles, and I am very intrigued by the story. I think maybe I'll just see about bringing someone on to help combat some of those moments. I'll definitely get on. I'll definitely finish Virtue's Last Reward, since I feel like I'm halfway through it already. It's the third game that I'm like debating on it. But yes, thank you all so very much. Hope you have a wonderful time zone wherever you are, and as always, please do take care of yourselves and each other. Toodaloo!